Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas, the complex arc of Paul Cicero, portrayed by Paul Sorvino, offers a nuanced portrayal of power, loyalty, and betrayal within the mob underworld. Inspired by real-life Lucchese family capo regime Paul Vario, Paul Cicero represents more than just a local crime boss. He is a figure of guidance, an embodiment of mob ethics, and ultimately, a ruthless enforcer who prioritizes loyalty above all else. The rise of Paul Cicero as mentor to Henry Hill. Audiences are introduced to Cicero as the local mob leader in Henry Hill's Brooklyn neighborhood, where his power and success immediately captivate young Henry. Played by Ray Liotta, Henry idolizes Cicero and the allure of the criminal lifestyle. As Henry grows older, Cicero takes him under his wing, guiding him alongside associates Jimmy Conway, Robert De Niro, and Tommy DeVito, Joe Pesci. Cicero's role as mentor, however, isn't just about criminal enterprises. He often advises Henry on personal matters, cautioning him against behaviors that could jeopardize his family and, by extension, his loyalty to the mob. Cicero's iron grip and moral code. Cicero is depicted with an internal moral code that, paradoxically, both humanizes and hardens him. He instructs Henry to stay away from drugs, fearing that addiction will destabilize the family structure and draw unwanted attention. For Cicero, family stability is essential, yet he is also pragmatic, understanding that loyalty and trust are foundational in the underworld. When Henry disregards this advice, Cicero's disappointment foreshadows an inevitable clash. Henry's betrayal and Cicero's response. As Henry's life unravels due to his involvement in the drug trade, Cicero realizes that his protégé has become reckless, threatening the security of the entire operation. After Henry is imprisoned, Cicero begins to distance himself, perceiving Henry as a liability rather than an asset. In a climactic turn, Henry ultimately betrays the mob by becoming an informant, leading to Cicero's indictment. Henry's betrayal epitomizes the breakdown of loyalty that Cicero had always sought to instill. Paul Sorvino's masterful performance as Paul Cicero. Paul Sorvino's portrayal of Cicero captures the complexity of a mob boss who is not merely a criminal but a guardian of his own set of rules. Sorvino's performance balances a fatherly demeanor with an underlying threat of violence, making Cicero both captivating and menacing. Scorsese's casting of Sorvino, known for his roles of authority, was essential in creating a character whose legacy resonates with fans of Goodfellas. The legacy of Paul Cicero's arc in Goodfellas. Paul Cicero's arc remains central to the enduring appeal of Goodfellas, showcasing a man caught between mentorship and ruthless leadership. His journey from a crime mentor to an isolated, betrayed crime lord speaks to the moral complexities of loyalty, trust, and consequence in the mob world, encapsulating the tragic allure of a life built on both reverence and fear.